Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. Leo entered his relationship with Lucy knowing she had a complicated past, particularly with Steven, but he didn't grasp how deep her issues went. Throughout their time together, he worked on becoming a better person, trying to stay grounded, but Steven's presence continuously disrupted things. Lucy's reactions to Steven were a clear indicator to Leo that she hadn't moved on emotionally, even if she didn't fully realize it herself. The ease with which Steven could provoke her was telling, and Leo started to question if Lucy still had unresolved feelings for him. This became a crucial point of tension between them, as Leo felt that Lucy's behavior towards Steven revealed more about her than she was willing to admit. When Leo confronted Lucy about this toxic pattern, her response was quick and defensive. She accused Leo of being just as problematic, claiming that he had his own unresolved issues with Steven. The mention of Becca came up, a relationship Leo had before Lucy, and it was clear she felt betrayed by his lack of transparency. To Lucy, the fact that Leo hadn't openly discussed Becca was a sign that he wasn't being completely honest. But from Leo's perspective, his history with Becca wasn't relevant enough to dig into. This disconnect in how they viewed honesty and communication began to create a rift. Lucy didn't stop there, though. She pushed the conversation further, accusing Leo of hiding things from her beyond just Becca. She pointed to his strained relationship with his family, particularly his father, as another example of his secretive nature. Lucy wanted answers. She saw his occasional outbursts of anger as a sign that he had deeper unresolved issues, and she wanted him to open up more. But for Leo, his silence wasn't about hiding. It was about not wanting to relive the trauma of his past. His difficult relationship with his father, who had physically abused him, and his mother, wasn't something he felt ready to unpack, especially under pressure. Lucy's insistence caught Leo off guard. He thought they were on the same page emotionally, but her lack of trust in him was jarring. Still, to satisfy her demands, Leo finally shared the painful truth. He explained the years of abuse he had endured, how he had eventually fought back to protect himself and his mother. It was a dark chapter of his life, and although he was actively trying to unlearn the violence he had been forced into, Lucy's impatience in hearing this story stung. By the end of the episode, the weight of their issues became too much. Leo decided to end things with Lucy, realizing that the relationship was doing more harm than good. He saw how Lucy's ongoing fixation with Steven and her constant need for conflict were pushing him away from his own healing. Leo knew that staying with Lucy would only exacerbate his old wounds and prevent him from moving forward. The breakup was a necessary step for him, even if it left Lucy shattered. In the aftermath, Lucy's devastation was clear. She finally began to understand the gravity of her actions. But by the time this realization hit, Leo was already gone. Do you think Lucy's obsession with Steven ultimately sabotaged her relationship with Leo? Or was Leo just not emotionally available enough for her? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.